afternoon. I'm Brian Lackey, and today I'm joining you in front of Independence Hall in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now, my topic of discussion today is going to be focused on the United States Bill of Rights and the Second Amendment. Now, the Bill of Rights, which was drafted here at Independence Hall, addressed several concerns of the Anti-Federalists and provides specific guarantees to personal freedoms and liberties. Centralized power of the federal government was a major concern in 1780, and in 1789, Madison would draft a series of amendments to the Constitution to help create a balance of power. Of these guaranteed liberties, one of the most quoted and often debated is the Second Amendment. It reads, "A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." Now, the concept of this right existed in English common law, and its primary purpose was to defend against tyranny. Like much of our constitutional framework, it also has a biblical foundation that provides purpose. For the militia, in Psalm 144:1, David writes, "Blessed be the Lord, my rock, who trains my hands for war and my fingers for battle." If we move on to how to defend yourself, or the right to defend yourself, in Exodus 22:2, if a thief is caught in the act of breaking into a house and is struck and killed in the process, the person who killed the thief is not guilty of murder. Now, the Second Amendment's primary purpose embodies the basic idea of defending yourself from illegal force, neighbor, or even government. Since its creation, there has been many Supreme Court decisions on it. Early interpretations would present the idea the Second Amendment was to safeguard against Congress and not the states. States could enact control measures as they seem fit. One of the most cited cases is District of Columbia versus Heller case, which Heller claimed the gun restrictions of the District of Columbia violated his right to bear arms. It was a landmark decision and upheld the Second Amendment right to possess a firearm unconnected with the service in a militia for traditionally lawful purpose such as self-defense within the home. Unique to this case was the status of how rights would be applied to the district rather than state. This case would set a precedence that would overturn the Firearms Control Regulation Act of 1975, which attempted to enforce restrictions requiring weapons to be unloaded and disassembled and bound by a trigger lock. With the many mass shootings that have taken place over the last 2 decades, the Second Amendment continues to remain a popular subject. As a natural response to the violence, it is often infringed as government and states seek stronger control measures to help provide a safe environment. This, however, I believe is the very reason it was included in the beginning, to ensure our liberties are safeguarded even during times of turmoil. With the many agendas, diversity of ideas, the Second Amendment will continue to remain a major topic in the media and political arena.